Okay guys, it's time to try another fly, and actually this fly I've never fished it before. It's called a rainbow warrior, and it's more of a weight fly for a nymph system where I have more than one hook on a fly. You use this fly as a dropper fly to pull everything down. It's a little too heavy, it's a little too big for where I fish, but it's a pretty fly and it looks good, and I'm gonna try it. And I thought I'd show you guys how I tied it. I watched several different versions on the YouTube, and went up to my good friends up at Fly South in Nashville and got some supplies yesterday. And I'm going to show you how I tie these. This is the version that I came up with myself. And let me grab my camera and I'll show you up close what it looks like. This doesn't focus too well, but that's it. It's essentially a jig head hook with a split tungsten bead head, a few quills for the tail, a wrapped tinsel for the body, and some wrapped dubbing of ice dub pheasant for the thorax, and then just red thread. And that's basically it. I'll show you how I make it real quick so you have a better idea. I'll tell you what I'm using on this fly. I'm using a Gamakatsu J20, number size 12. It's a jig hook. I'm using this Fly South slotted tungsten beads, 964. So they're pretty heavy. They're big beads. And I'm using this ice dub pheasant dubbing for my body. I'm using red thread. Danville's waxed Flymaster 140 denier. But that's essentially what I'm using for this fly. Okay, here we go with this fly. I'm going to show you how we do it. You put the red thread on, start it down the hook, make a body, or at least go to the thread base. Set the thread off. I'm going to use a little bit of, this is a material for tails on dry flies, but I use a couple of these as a very fine, thin tail. You really don't need to have it. I don't think you need to have a tail on this fly, but I'm going to put this anyway. I'm going to try it both ways and see which one works better. I'm not even figuring on catching any fish on this fly. I'm using this more or less as a weight to get my other nymphs down deep enough, because some of the holes I'm fishing are kind of deep and they're slow running pools. So this is just to get it down. There's my tail. I'm gonna put a little bit of super glue on this body because I'm putting tinsel. And essentially the tinsel, I don't want it chewed up by the trout. If they do hit it one time, the tinsel is going to fall apart and it's going to be a mess. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue on there so if they do hit it, it'll last more than a couple casts. Just start that. Bring that forward. Wrap it. Very simple. Doesn't have to be all the way to the front here because I'm putting dubbing on here anyway. So that's good. Tie that off. Cut the tinsel off. I'm going to use some of this ice dub pheasant. Actually, this makes a good nymph in by itself. I caught a lot of fish last summer on this, just as on a size 18 nymph hook and a bead head. Caught a lot of fish on it. So they might hit this thing. I don't know. But I'm just using it more or less as I'm going to try some Euro nymphing, and they say this makes a good Euro nymph weighted fly to get everything down. Okay, now I'm just going to build up this front here a little bit so you can see the red. Because they do like red and pink. Trout will investigate red and pink before anything, probably because they're instinctive looking for eggs, whether they're salmon eggs or other trout eggs or whatever, they'll eat them. So this is just an attractor fly. Basically, that's the fly. Doesn't take long to tie it, as you can see. I'll put a little bit of super glue on the head to keep it, and that's it. That's the whole fly. All right, well, thanks to guys at Fly South. They helped me get the stuff yesterday. Thought I'd tie a few of these today. The guys at Fly South helped me get the materials, and I thought I'd tie a few of these today. I'm going to put these on the bottom nymph and then tie a couple flies above that. Some actual nymphs that I think I'll catch fish with. But they say these catch fish. I don't know. A size 12 just seems too big to me, but I don't know. We'll try it and see. Hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.